I've been having some thinking recently, right? With the new Phasmophobia update. So they're changing. Hopefully they're fixing some stuff. On the 12th of May, which is when another update's coming out. But I was thinking and saying to myself, maybe the update's not that bad, right? Just maybe. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna jump in the game. So sorry, I'm just like, I can't speak today. I don't know what's going on, right? I never planned this video. I was like, alright, I'm just gonna speak my mind about the Phasmophobia update. Maybe, just maybe it's better, alright? So let's just jump into a game and I'll tell you everything that I need to say. So if any of you guys watched my last video on Phasmophobia, you guys will notice how I was talking about how I don't have the best eyesight and it's hard for me to like read things that are really far away. Well, I have a solution. Settings, scroll down, FOV. Look at that. And like how it used to be. No, it won't fix the broken animations. But definitely, right. So before the update, I used to play on 90 FOV and the items were still really close. Alright? Like, now look at it. It's way further away than it used to. Now, to some of you guys, that may not be a big deal. But for people who have bad eyesight, it kind of is. But I've been normally staying around that 75 to 80 mark. And me personally, I think 80's just perfect for me actually. So hold on, I'm gonna go in the house real quick. So everyone's given the update, but like a lot of hate. Alright. Now yes, I was doing that as well. But after playing Phasmophobia for like a lot more, I've sort of kind of got used to it. And I don't think it's that bad actually. Why am I going in here to turn the breaker on when it's already on? Maybe the update's not even that bad. I personally think I just have to get used to it. Now, yeah, obviously some stuff is still broken. Like last video when I used the tariff cards. They were kind of buggy. Like some of my cards just weren't pulling for some reason. But yeah, this update, I mean, I can understand why people don't really like it. But again, the game feels like, so the game was already in early access and it was in early access for years. And it just feels like it's been in early access for even longer. Like this was early access, if you get what I mean. Where is this ghost room? I've been in like every room. Yeah, no, I fully get. Oh, okay, that's nice. I fully get the hate on why everyone's like clouding on the update. And yeah, I was doing the same thing, but like, you just gotta realize like the Phasmophobia devs, they are trying their hardest, but I don't know if they play tested their game during the update, but I feel like they didn't, and that's something they really should have done. Obviously they're fixing some stuff on the 12th of May, which is in 4 days. Oh, sorry, 3 days. Sorry, because of the time this video is coming out. But yeah, they are trying their hardest, and people, bro, you guys should see their review bombing on Steam. Let me just stand outside and I'll show you guys some of the reviews that's going on Steam recently. Alright. So over here I'm on the recent reviews mixed. That's not really something you want to see, mate. So alright. Somehow the worst indie devs I've ever encountered. They are just incompetent. They are completely full of themselves despite being beyond at their job. You guys just want to read this? The new update destroyed everything. Sorry about that. I fully agree. 100%. What the actual hell did you do to this game? You used to be one of the best multiplayer games ever. I 100% agree with that. Alright? 1000% agree with that. Over 1000 legit hours. This is the war. Yeah. You know what? I'm really not surprised. But the review bombing, I would not have the time to write that entire thing. But the review bombing, like everyone's saying, like stuff about this game, I really like. I'm not even gonna lie. I posted that before the update. I know he posted that. I wrote that exact same thing. Um, but yeah, it was one of the best horror game like multiplayer horror games ever. All right, they fully ruined it with this update. So hold on, let me go back in here, mate. I need to find this ghost room because it's really annoying me. 21 degrees. Um, nope. But yeah, I feel like the game, right? I feel like obviously, yeah, like they kind of deserve the hate. I'm going to be honest, they kind of deserve it, but they don't deserve too much of the hate. If you get what I mean, like people are straight up bullying the devs into like trying to get this game like revert. I even saw a TikTok video about a guy who reverted his version of the game called Phasmophobia before the new update. Um, which is kind of funny to me, but it's kind of valid at the same time. If you get what I mean. I'm just going to straight up vote something random and then leave because this game. I swear there's no ghost room. I haven't even been in the basement yet. What am I doing? Watch this be. If this is a ghost room, I swear. I'm just dumb, bro. That's some of my least favorite rooms. There we go. But yeah, it's one of my least. To be honest, of every game I played, probably the worst update of any game I've ever played in my life. Oh, there's the bone. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some other tools. But yeah, definitely one of the worst updates of any game I've ever played in my life. And I really hope the devs do something to fix it. But no, I fully get the idea of like where they were going with this update, but they should have at least play tested it, you know. Yeah, 100% they should have play tested it. But there are some good stuff like the character customization stuff. I like it, but I do miss the old characters. I do think that was 100% better. Hold on, right, Michelle. Um, where's the crucifix? Yeah, I 100% agree with all the backlash this game's getting. But I know that I know the devs are trying, but still, that just scared me for some reason. They are trying stuff, but I don't know. I don't even know what to say at this point. When everyone's saying they ruined the game, they have. I'm gonna be honest, they have. But like, I don't know. The game's getting too much hate, in my opinion. Yeah, the devs they made a really bad update, and out of every video I've seen of this update, everyone kind of hates it. I mean, there are some cool things like the watch and the new character stuff, but let's be honest, everybody just wanted like. So we could if we could like as the players right of this game, if we could revert the update. I feel like everybody would be like, all right, revert the update, but let's get new maps, get some new maps in and stuff like that. I feel like that's what everybody would want. No remaking Tanglewood and stuff. Like we want more maps. Like obviously I've only played this game for a little bit and I like level 30. I've already played every map in the game. And this is one of the most repetitive games I've ever played. Kind of similar to the Resident Evil games. You play it once, then you try to play it twice. It's really repetitive. I'll pop that there. Yeah, but all the hate this game's getting, I agree with it. To be fair. Right, hold on. I'm gonna try. I need to turn the lights off. Forgot about that. All right, right. Hold on. Where's the temperature thing? I was getting a low temperature. The first something. 3.1, 2.5. Yeah, I don't think I'm not getting freezing temps. But yeah, the backlash this game's getting is crazy. But I 100% agree with it. I feel like they should have never. Yeah, they just never should have made this update. They should have just like made more maps. apparently the new whole prestige like system. You know what they're like prestige 4000. Which if you were to play this game for 12 hours a day, 365 days a year, every day without missing a day, without missing an hour, it will take you what? Hold on. Hold on. I saw it in a video. 2.5 years. To get to prestige 4000. And it's yeah, there's no spirit box. But they fully they've ruined the game. Alright? And if they did see this video, which obviously you guys know they're not going to see it, they have completely screwed it. The game is cooked. But this is just me, like my personal being honest about the game. I personally think the game's been ruined. Cause I tried to go on stream and revert the update, like go to a different version. Kinda like how you can do in other games like Blade and Sorcery, like go to a different version of the game. But yeah, this is the only version you can do. So you'd have to download some external software or something to get an old version of the game. Which yeah, it's kind of annoying. But yeah. The game I don't know. The game is not as fun to play as anymore. Like, what the hell is this? Why is my leg dislocated? Like, you get what I'm saying? But like, yeah, like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not talking about the game. Let's talk about this playthrough. Like, is that a shade? It can't be a shade. Bro. Okay, so I need you. You. So I have this, this, and this. Bro, I need to get the upgraded salt, bro. Because I know the tier 3 salt slows it down. That's what I need to get. Same with the instance upgrade. Let me just chuck you there. Also, the animations for the salt. Oh my god, no. If I'm getting chased by a ghost, like I'm trying to loop a ghost. Like, since my friends are all higher levels. And yeah, the tier 3 salt. It takes about... See, you click the button to place it, and it places it about 4 seconds later. There's no orbs. Yeah, I just couldn't give... I don't really care about this run, to be fair. I think I'm just going to vote Mylan and leave. But yeah. The animations, like, they have ruined a really big aspect of this game. Like, placing the salt, clicking F to place it, and then placing like 7 seconds later and stuff. Really bad. And then some of the stuff, like you know how you can pick up the teddy bears in the picture frames. No animation for that. It's like it was before. It would just sit in your hand. And also, the tier 3 camera, I don't have it unlocked, but the tier 3 camera, so big. When I see it, it is really big. It's like they straight up just smash it into your face. It's like, oh. See, I don't have the tier 3 camera unlocked, so I can't show you. I need to start leveling up. But they used to be way smaller, but it's so much bigger now. And everything on the tripods are really small. They've changed a lot of things in this game. Way too many things. But like I said, guys, the camera and stuff, I don't mind the tier 3 camera being big in my face. Right? It doesn't mean that I can see the screen better. But this game is really not optimized for people with like bad eyesight and stuff, right? Like the tier 1 temperature thing is really, they need to fix it. Like obviously you can just change your FOV, and I guess that kind of fixes it. It also doesn't fix it like at the same time. If you get what I mean. No, sorry, let me just take a screenshot. If you guys wonder what I'm doing, this is how I get my thumbnails. And then I'll add in my characters and stuff like that. Yeah. Let's just vote Walter. We'll vote Mylan again, I guess. But yeah. Like I was saying, there's a lot of things this game like needs to be fixed about. But there are also some things where... Hold on a minute. Never mind, it's not even. Yeah, my link. Let's just guess with that. But yeah, there are so many things this game needs. Like, Wait, it's a shade. Is that a shade? Is that a shade? Because I left the house. There's a lot of things this game needs. The twins, I guess, bro. There's so much things that need to be fixed about. Like, fixed. Obviously, that's coming on the 12th of May. I just hope they don't make the game worse. If they fixed my broken legs, and they fixed items being small, I'm fine with that. Like, if they were going to make an update, right, and they wanted to change the characters, just make it just an only character customization update. Like, they've been working on this update since 2021, and they've screwed up this badly. Like, how do you do that? Like, yeah. Anyway, I'm also running out of things to say here, guys, about this update. But I'm guessing there's a lot of things that I haven't said in this video that you guys probably know about. But yeah, if you all enjoyed that video and you guys do want more Phasmophobia content, please smash the like button and subscribe for more. And I'll see you all in the next video. Why is this way harder? No, this is way easier in VR. I tried this in VR and it was like way easier.